Forther is a forecast Forther. What is Forther? Forther is essentially a financial platform where you can stake based on analysis. Our slogan is stake on credibility and not luck. What is the problem that we're trying to solve with Forther? The first being overwhelmed by info, where the consumers face a lot of information flood, which is the flood of information, making it hard to differentiate, to discern what is accurate and what information is trustworthy. The second problem we're trying to solve is no accountability, where there's a lack of responsibility among analysts. It results in misinformation and a lot of claims that are unverifiable, which will affect decision making. The third problem that we're solving and that we're facing is the gambling field, where prediction market often resemble gambling rather than informed decision making. It will lead to poor investments outcome and a lot of mistrust. There are consequences, of course, in ignoring these problems. The first one being society trusting hype, where people rely on sensationalism instead of fact-based analysts. Second being investor losses. Poor decisions result in financial setbacks for individuals. Third being inefficient information economy. Noise will overwhelm valuable insight and it'll, in the end, create confusion. We do provide relevant data to back our claims. First being unverified opinions. Around 80% of online opinions lack verification and credibility. The second data that we have is around the market size. We have over $5 billion US in global predictions that are focused just on speculation. And the third one being repetition systems. On-chain repetition systems are rising as a key trend. And the solution, empowering credibility and insights. The first solution that we have is user-generated news analysts, where users will create the content, enhancing trust and engagement. Second being staking on credibility, where users can invest in analysis. So the analysts will create an analysis and users can invest based on their claims, aligning incentives with truths. And third being sustainable incomes, where of course accurate insights will lead to steady rewards for participants. We do have a tech stack, first being the forecaster interrogation, where we will seamlessly connect identity and distribution aspects. Second being the smart contract, of course the smart contracts automates resolutions for enhanced transactions efficiency. Third being the repetition NFTs, where we will ensure on-chain credibility through unique ownership. Next is our app flow of Forther. First is create analysis. Users will submit analysis based on news items for staking. Second is the stake on credibility, where analysis will evaluate the news and stake on their credibility. And lastly, you will earn rewards later. Winning predictions yield income and enhance reputation. And this is our architecture. Our tech stack consists of Next.js, Solidity, Foundry, OnChainKit, MiniKit, and these three are soon to come, which is the NVO, Indexer, Naynar API, and Oracle. For the smart contract, there's the ERC20 for the USD mock, analysis staking pool, ERC721 Soulbound, which is the Soulbound and the governance. And around 24th of October 2025, as of today, Forther is still on development. And here is the demo.
Welcome to Forther, where you stake on credibility and not luck. Imagine Polymarket, but with less betting and more information. Introducing Forther, the information finance protocol, where you back outcomes and analysts who forecast them with on-chain reputation using dynamic NFTs. So first off, if you're in Forther news, the first thing you want to do is you want to connect wallet. I'm going to use MetaMask here, and I'm just going to connect. I already signed up, and I'm just waiting, and I'm going to sign to verify it, and then boom, successful. Sounds good. So what is Forther? The 5 pillars of Forther is that it's a dual staking credibility, information, on-chain, data verified, and analyst DAO investors. With our dual staking methods, we stake on outcomes or back credible analysts, where you can choose your strategy, either stake on outcome or you can become an informer, where you have credibility staking. And this is the reward pool distribution, with the outcome equity providers of 80% and the credibility ecosystem 20%. The correct analyst, 80% for providing prediction depth and collective intelligence. Here are the reputation tiers. There are novice, analyst, expert, master, and legend, just like any ranking game would have. There are soulbound, NFT, dynamic visuals, and portable, of course. This is how Forther works. First, you connect, just like I did, and then you write analysis, and community stakes, work resolution, and reward reputation. Here's the complete cycle. Each prediction cycle boosts your on-chain reputation, and over time, your accuracy becomes much more measurable and portable asset can integrate to your reputation. We transform noise and finance credible information. So let's explore news. Here are the news. Currently, we have non-active news, but I want to choose one, and that's BTC will reach 150,000 before end of 2025. Here, I will choose that in this pool, there are 2 pools, right? Bitcoin institutional adoption, and also 150k optimistic, and it says no, while the other one says yes. Let's take on yes. I'm gonna stake agree here, and I'm gonna put like $300, and here you can see what the reward would be like. Because the opposite stakers is $3,200 or 20% of the total stakers, then you will earn 6.3% ROI if the pool is wrong. I mean, if the pool is right. But if the pool is wrong, then your money will be lost. And if you bet on disagree, then let's see here, then you will earn much more ROI, 358% to be exact. But if you lost, then you lost everything. That's how it works. So 100%, I'm gonna confirm stake, and then I'm gonna stake here, and there you go. Alright, it's all stake. And then here's the yes, and here's the no. So how do you create pool? First, you just create pool here. You say yes and no. So I'm just gonna say yes. I'm gonna say BTC will reach 50,000. And you can choose file here. It's not required, but I'm just gonna choose anything here to be honest. See, 2IF. Alright. Then you input your image URL, supporting evidence, initial stake. And the minimum is $20, but you can add more. And yeah, and that's the pool. Now let's go to analyst. Here's the analyst, the people behind it all, the stakers and the analyst itself. Here we have their streak, 5 win streak, 4 win streak, 7 win streak. So I'm going to choose here. And here is my friend with the 2 pools traded. There's the unknown news, and he won it all with total stake of 15,700 and 15,600. And you can view it on Explorer itself. It's all connected to the base Sepolia, right? And if I want to create news, I can just go here. I want to create news. For example, I'm going to say Bitcoin will hit $1. Right? That's a very depressive news. And then say October 31st. And yeah, and just create news and post to FC and post it to the Forter. Yeah, that's it for the demo.
We have launched Forter on Farcaster, and so you are free to try it out for yourself. Thank you.